There's a lot of different ways to cheat, some for fun, some for personal gain, but there's also a lot of ways to get caught red-handed. I'm Falcon, and today on Gameranx, here's 10 of the dumbest video game cheaters who got caught. Number 10, a recent Overwatch update pretty much got rid of a lot of cheaters. I mean, that's not all it did. It did a lot of other cool stuff, but cheaters, well, good luck cheating. I mean, we've done a video on cheating, talking about how aimbots work and stuff like that, and people don't seem to be willing to take on the idea that they shouldn't be using it. It's not like people don't know how aimbots work. So when somebody says, oh, this aimbot, it's undetectable, you can use it in Overwatch, it'll work out just fine. They might even be right for that moment. But any responsible developer is watching for stuff like that. And all these dummies, they don't think that Blizzard is looking for this stuff to ban. Like, people were legitimately mad at Blizzard over banning people for using cheats. Like, somebody threatened to sue Blizzard. Like, okay, I'm sure that'll work out really good when they explicitly say you can't do this, you did it, and then you got banned for it. Sure. Number 9, okay, these guys are dumb, but they're also really smart. Let me explain. Electronic Arts FIFA games have a currency called FIFA Coins. Using development kits, some hackers reverse engineered a FIFA coin miner. You know, like a Bitcoin miner, except for with soccer-oriented currency. Also, this is currency that EA legally makes money off of. It's a currency that they created for their own internal ecosystem for players of the FIFA games. So if you mine those coins and then sell them and make money, essentially what you're doing is stealing from EA, albeit in a very roundabout way, but those coins are things that should have been bought or won from playing FIFA soccer. But these people did not exactly launder the money. It just went straight into bank accounts of theirs with their names on them. They weren't hard to catch. There's essentially just a load of proof that this is what happened. And a jury in Texas reportedly found the defendants guilty. And it sounds like a pretty stiff crime that they were convicted of. Conspiracy to commit wire fraud. Eek. Number 8, a company is actually running a pay-by-month service to cheat on Overwatch. They're called LostLand, and they're in Germany, and guess who's suing them? That's right, Blizzard, because they're not idiots. They know that shouldn't be too hard to win. Like, okay, you're gonna get banned if you cheat in Overwatch, but you're probably not gonna get sued. In fact, a lot of people who make cheats and cheating programs and distribute them don't make money off of it. They just do it because they like to cheat. They like to do better without really doing the work to get better. Or in the case of the FIFA guys, they just found an exploit and were like, yeah, we want $18 million. Bad. Give me that money. And they got in trouble too. But these guys, I think, are gonna not see much better fates, so to speak. Like, to be that enterprising where you're like, you know what, let's just sell cheats to the game. Let's do that. It's so brazen, you're asking for trouble. Number 7, SieveO is an esports company built around Counter-Strike. They take cheating very seriously on all of their servers, and they ban for it. They take it seriously because it's a more of a professional-oriented environment. There's money involved. There's free tournaments, but there's also money tournaments. And it's not just Counter-Strike, but Counter-Strike is kind of the thing it started with. So when some dude got caught cheating, who used the same name, his real name, across all of his accounts, by which they've all been banned for cheating, the server admin kind of, well, tried to reason with him. Like, don't do this anymore. Like, we see you doing it. We know you're doing it. Just stop. And the guy, he tries so hard, but he can't talk his way out of it. Number 6, cheaters in Destiny are doing perhaps one of the most annoying things possible on the PS4. They're using the notification box to obscure Destiny's radar. Okay, again, it's something that is actually kind of smart. It's clever that somebody would do this. It's like, oh, you know, that's using your noggin. Except for there is no easier possible platform to get banned in more than one way than the PlayStation 4. They've moved on to the point where they aren't just banning people's accounts because you can always get a new account. No, now they're banning people's consoles. Like, just don't do shit like this. Don't spam people's inbox so they can't see their radar. That's a dick move. Number 5, players are getting banned for having used Team Fortress 2's most popular cheating program, LMAO box, in the UGC, which is, I don't know if you know this, a league that Valve itself has promoted, with Valve doing things like launching competitive mode this year for Team Team Fortress 2, sort of embracing the esports lean that a lot of other games are taking, and to be frank, was kind of started in Team Fortress. It was only a matter of time before people got in trouble for this. But like in League play, I mean, that should be a big no. You shouldn't do that. That's like asking for it. Number 4, every single person who cheated in Grand Theft Auto Online before October has got to feel kind of sheepish. Back in October, they were like, you know what? Everybody's screwed. You cheated, you're done. Any money that was generated in any way outside of the permitted ways, which is playing the game like you're supposed to, is wiped out from accounts. And for people who have been doing it a long time and essentially used all that money to create lots of things, just had their entire account wiped. Oh, and a suspension. I'm guessing they were timed suspensions because obviously there's no point in, wiping their accounts otherwise. But when they come back to the game and they're like, ugh, it's like I'm starting a new game. Be honest in your big crime simulator, okay? Like, give the other criminals a chance. It's not cool, guys. Number 3, there's a lot of lawsuits. It seems like a lot of people really want to make money off of cheating in games, especially in ways that's not permitted and doesn't make any money for the creators of the games. So like, it's not really in any way shocking when another subscription service gets banned from, a game and then gets sued. League Sharp does exactly that. They do it for League of Legends, and Riot Games is like, you know what? No. But here's a big thing. Their service involves literally injecting assemblies or scripts to the lay into the League of Legends servers. In other words, it's like full-blown hacking, essentially. It may be a little bit basic, but it's definitely like murky, just even on a legal sense, what they're doing in injecting code to other people's intellectual property. Oh, and it's pretty obvious where it comes from because, duh. Like, it's so easy to trace anything like this. I don't understand how people are like, you know what, I'm gonna build a big old business model based just on this. Here's business cards that tell people what I'm doing with my name on them, and my phone number, and my contact information. I mean, they don't give out business cards, but they might as well. Number 2, in Pokemon Sun and Moon, people are getting, well, a bug. They're thinking, anyway. They say, don't save inside the Pokemon centers. Messes everything up. But as it turns out, it really only has something to do with if they're using a save editing program to get better Pokemon without working for it. There's a program called PK Hex that you can use to edit Pokemon saves, and the edited saves pretty much mess the game up. So if you complain about this, you expose yourself as cheating. Now, I don't think that it's bad to cheat in a single player game, I really don't. Who cares? But Pokemon isn't completely a single player game. You can play against other people, so not cool. And finally, number 1, probably the dumbest cheaters of all time, but also probably one of the coolest people of all time as far as online gaming goes. A person by the name of AndroidL released a bunch of, well, let's just call them fake cheats. To simplify the explanation of what they are, they're essentially stuff that, well, intentionally gets people banned very quickly. As in, it was intentionally getting itself detected and making Valve's automatic cheating banning just ban the crap out of everybody that downloaded it. I mean, good stuff, AndroidL. That's nice of you to do. That's one of the real heroes out there. Make the world safe for everybody else. Anyway, have you ever gotten caught cheating on an online game or banned or whatever? Do you regret it? We want you to share your story in the comments, but not with any identifying info. People are gonna be mad at you. Like maybe say, my friend cheated in this way. I'm sure we'll all be entertained. If you enjoyed this video, click like. And if you're not subscribed, now's a great time to do so, because we upload brand new videos every day. As always, thank you so much for watching this one. I'm Falcon. You can follow me on Twitter at FalconTheHero, and we'll see you next time right here on Gameranx.